Hey, this is CJ Cat Lover here, aka TOS Cat, and I've got a game for you of Kill Confirmed on Erosion. I know I've been posting a lot of Kill Confirmed on Erosion videos, but this one's something special. This is not only my first support MOAB, it's also my first MOAB with enemy, like by picking up an enemy weapon. So, but yeah, and about the posting a lot of Kill Confirmed on Erosions. That's just because I've been playing a lot of 2v2s and 3v3s lately. I've been playing a lot of Drop Zone too, but when I do that, I'm more like playing the objective and trying to get like montage clips than trying to get good gameplays and stuff. So, yeah, so most of my gameplays end up coming from 2v2s, and not a big fan of a ground because I just feel like it's too big and too cluttered to be a good 2v2 map. So it pretty much comes down to this, and in a TDM, when there's only 30 kills between the two of you, it's tough to get a very high kill game, you know? So, it really just comes down to Kill Confirmed on Erosion. Anyway, I kind of want to talk to you about the new patch that have came out, rebalancing some of the assault rifles and submachine guns. Now, I'm going to start with the PM9, because that's the one I'm using right now. I was actually putting this on because I'm trying to get 500 kills with pretty much, like, with all the primaries in the game. And I'm, like, halfway, maybe a little over. But anyway, I had gotten to, like, 380 with this before the patch came out that made it a lot better, and it is a lot better. They really brought down the recoil a lot. Recoil-wise, it really feels a lot like the mini Uzi from Modern Warfare 3. I mean, I know that's because it is an Uzi, but before it really just felt, I mean, it felt like a completely different gun. From Modern Warfare 2, not Modern Warfare 3. It felt like a completely different gun, because you know how in Modern Warfare 2 it was a pretty fast killing, high rate of fire like it is in this game, but it also had pretty low recoil and a small clip because of its high rate of fire. I mean, it has a small clip in this one too because of the high rate of fire, but it had such little recoil you could kill people from pretty far away. It might take you more than one clip because of such a small clip, but I mean you could do it. Whereas in this, the recoil is so high, I really just kind of struggled to kill people from, I mean, much further than hip firing range. Or in fact, it could probably kill people from longer range hip firing than aiming down your sights. And now the recoil's it's there, but the recoil seems on par with most of the other SMGs, if not lower than most. Let's see. Next, the MP5. I really didn't use it that much, but I didn't really notice the increased rate of fire unless you put on rapid fire, in which case I felt like it was a lot faster. But when you have rapid fire, and it really just kind of eats through your clip. Now, I don't really think it's that much better. It still feels like an inferior version of the MP7 or the PP90. You know, I feel like I could be better off using one of them in pretty much every situation. So, the UMP, I thought that was a really good submachine gun before they buffed it. So, I mean, it wasn't as good as the PP90 or the MP7, but I thought it was pretty good. So I haven't actually used it after the patch, but I'm sure it's pretty good. I think they increased the rate of fire, maybe? I don't know. I didn't really feel like it needed a buff before, so I'm sure it's really good afterwards. I haven't really tried it. Oh, I forgot to mention my preferred classes. PM9, as you can see right now, I'm running with a silencer and range. It also would be fine with like range extended mags if you felt like you didn't really need or want a silencer. So perks, I really don't differ my perks much. When I'm going for 500 kills with guns, especially in 2v2, well, if I'm doing it in 2v2s, I always use recon, quick draw, sit rep. That's just like my 2v2 with weird guns perks, and then I just keep on concussions. And with concussions and recon, I feel like you can do decent with about every gun. So. And then with the MP5, I don't use rapid fire in this game. The only time I did is before they buffed the PM9, because I felt like that was the only way I could get kills with it. But other than that, I try not to use rapid fire. So probably just extended mags or a silencer on the MP5. I used it with extended mags most of the time. I really just felt like it was subpar. I don't know. I'm sure it's better with rapid fire, but I don't really. If I'm going to use rapid fire, I might as well use it on, if you're going to use rapid fire, I should say, use it on like a PP90 or an MP5 or an MP7, and it'll be much better. preferred class with the UMP has always been extended mags, although rapid fire makes the UMP so much better. But again, like I said, try not to use rapid fire. Got lucky there. And see, the AK-47, that one I feel like has changed the most of all of them. They pretty much took out all of the recoil. You can pretty much cross-map people with it. It's really good now. It feels a lot like the Modern Warfare 2 AK. If anything, it has less recoil than the Modern Warfare 2 AK. So it kills really fast. It almost feels like the AK if you had all specialist from before. Preferred class with that is focus and a silencer. Although pretty much I don't like using any optics on the AK, but I mean, if you want to throw on an underbarrel shotgun, I used it with that, so I kind of like that. Or like grenade launcher, extended mags, anything. You can pretty much throw on whatever you want. It's hard to make it bad when it has such low recoil. Although I wouldn't recommend putting on a hammer scope or whatever the assault rifle version is. The FAD, at long range, it still kind of feels, I mean, it's not that effective at long range. I mean, you can kill people, but it's not that effective. I mean, it's no ACR or anything, but at close range, it really seems to kill fast. I mean, this is all without looking at any stats, but I almost think it might kill faster than the M4A1 now. Maybe it did before, I don't really know. But, preferred class with that, I didn't unlock extended mags with it, otherwise I'd probably say silencer extended mags. I haven't gotten there yet, I'm working on it right now, but I liked it with either a red dot or a silencer or both. I mean, that guy was lucky, he must not have known this building doesn't have a roof. He landed outside. Oh, I got really lucky right here again, too. But, yeah, I'm not sure what other guns they should have. I really think they should have buffed the CM901, because I mean, I feel like that gun's been kind of neglected, and a few of the shotguns could use it. Definitely the model. Didn't they even say they were going to buff the model? Oh, here's the MOAB right here. But didn't they even say they were going to buff the model, and they still haven't yet? That, I feel like the model, maybe the AA-12, although they said they weren't going to buff the AA-12 anymore, so, I don't know. So I guess that's not going to happen, but it'd be nice. But other than that, I can't really think of any guns that need buffing. I mean, they buffed the Dragunov and the PM9. Those were the worst guns in the game. Probably the AA-12 is definitely the worst gun in the game now, so. And they said they weren't going to buff it, so. I guess this gameplay is coming to an end, so have a nice day.